Why don't we do the starting lineups and then take a pause for the national anthem? Yeah, that's what we'll, yeah. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Otter Valley on PEGTV. It's girls basketball action, the opener, as the Otter Valley Otters under Coach Stephen Keefe host the Mount Abraham Eagles under Coach Connie LaRose in the 2013-2014 opener. In Mount Abraham, the defending Division II state champs. I'm Jack Healey on board with Will Claessens. Arlen Bloodworth is our cameraman, and we're happy to bring you all the action tonight here as Mount Abe in the maroon and white and Otter Valley in the white and blue. Mount Abraham will be starting number 4, Samantha Driscoll, a 5'4 senior. Number 10, Megan Livingston, a 5'4 senior. Also starting for Mount Abraham, number 14, Ashley Fay, a 5'8 senior. Number 22, Megan Wetter, a 5'9 senior. And number 31, Isabel Brennan, a 6'1 junior. So again for the Mount Abraham Eagles, Samantha Driscoll and Megan Livingston, with Ashley Fay, Megan Wetter, and Isabel Brennan. For the Otters of Otter Valley, Amy Jones, a sophomore, will be starting number 1. Along with number 3, Brittany Bushy, a senior. Number 5, Jessica Frazier, a senior. Number 13, Taylor Ains, a senior. And number 22, Olivia Bloomer, a senior. So it's Amy Jones along with Brittany Bushy and Jessica Frazier, Taylor Ains, and Olivia Bloomer. And with me, Will Claessens, who is an Otter Valley senior. Played on the state championship team in baseball at Otter Valley Division II. And will be here with our color commentary in the first half, and Will taking over the play-by-play in the second half. We'll rise for the national anthem and the opening tip from Otter Valley coming up momentarily.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight lies gleaming, who God's stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and around its red glare the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The officials, Craig Pettis and John McCarron. It's the Otters and the Mount Abe Eagles here on PEGTV. Great to have Will Claessens on board. I'm pretty impressed here at Otter Valley with the crowd. This is the opener. This is girls basketball, and this is a very good crowd here tonight.
Yes, we have very good crowds most of the time. So
again, Mount Abraham in the maroon and white, the defending Division II state champs, an outstanding year last year, winning the title under Coach Connie LaRose. Connie, a legendary coach for Mount Abraham, and the Otters coached by Stephen Keith, who, of course, is the athletic director here at Otter Valley as well. As we look out here in the first half, the Otters going right to left and the Eagles going left to right. Ashley Fay will be jumping center for Mount Abe, and number 1 Amy Jones jumping center for the Otters. We're underway on PEGTV. Hope you enjoy the action tonight as Mount Abe controls with Ashley Fay out front. Fay was picked up by Bushy off the man-to-man, so Mount Abe operating against that man-to-man. Driscoll, number 4, number 22 is Wetter. Back out front to Driscoll is pretty good defense off the opening moments here for Otter Valley off that man-to-man. Driscoll sends it down low, tip. The jump ball situation, Otters basketball.
good defense from the Otters on that first possession.
Mount Abe setting up some full court pressure. Of course, Brittany Bushy, number 3, and Taylor Ames, number 13, are cousins. As that one misses underneath, is trying to go up with it was Jones, and it's going to be Otters basketball for the baseline. Jessica Frazier will throw the ball into play. Number 5. Olivia Bloomer back out now to Taylor Ames. Back on the left, taking the three-pointer and missing is Frazier, and the rebound controlled by the Eagles. Ashley Fay, part of that championship team a year ago. Left baseline, Brennan back out on the left wing to Driscoll. She's picked up by Ames off the man-to-man. Again, that tough defense for the Otters here. Over a minute into the game from the right wing, missing is Livingston, and the rebound picked up off the floor by Taylor Ames. Quickly ahead, cousin Brittany Bushy tried to feed it to Jones, and by her out of bounds, Mount Abe's basketball.
Otter Valley keeping up with the tough defense, which is going to be key in this game against the very difficult Eagles.
It's going to be Otter Valley's basketball, so the Otters actually, it was off Mount Abe, so Otters control the forecourt. Bushy and Ames pitch and catch out front. Number 13 and number 3. 13, Taylor Ames. Ames was picked up by Ashley Fay as Mount Abe in the man-to-man. That shot blocked by Brennan, and she came down with it. Nice defensive play. With the Otters on the steal and keeping, laying it up, no good there was Frazier. Back up, no good by Bushy, and the Eagles control back the other way with Livingston. 2 minutes in, Will, and still nobody has scored.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a very defensive game, especially Otter Valley, very strong defensively.
Driscoll fires up from the left wing and hits. And Mount Abe takes the 2-0 lead with 5:42 to go in the first quarter. Frazier all the way to the baseline. She's traveling. It's Mount Abraham's basketball. Mount Abe going with Driscoll and Livingston, Fay, Wetter, and Brennan. The Otters going with Jones, Bushy, Frazier, Ames, and Olivia Bloomer. Both teams in the man-to-man. Is controlling is Megan Livingston. Underneath, and that is Brennan, misses. Brennan gets her own rebound. Mount Abe controls. Back out to Fay in the key. 18-footer, no good off the back of the rim. And the rebound fought for, and it was taken away from Wetter on a nice play by Brittany Bushy. Bushy, the long 3, straight ahead, no, and the rebound to Brennan. Mount Abraham controlling. Mount Abe with a 2-0 lead, 3 minutes into the ball game. And we got a whistle and a foul as Livingston was fouled at the right baseline. The foul is on the Otters' Jessica Frazier, her first, and the first on the team. Megan Wetter, number 22. And a great play by Frazier. Saved it at the sideline to Bushy. Jessica Frazier into the key. Olivia Bloomer, and she hits the jumper in the lane to tie it at 2.
Great find. That started off with a great save by Frazier, though, on the Otter Valley end.
Straight on for 3, in and out. Driscoll, and the rebound controlled by the Otters. Brittany Bushy sends it down the right sideline to Frazier. Back to Bushy, picked up by Livingston off the man-to-man. Taylor Ains with it now out front. Back out to Frazier, right sideline. Frazier and Ains pitch and catch. Brittany Bushy. Bushy down the baseline, got shot off there. And we got a foul there. I believe they are going to call a foul on Mount Abe.
Otter Valley, very patient offense so far, it seems. Mount Abe seems to be more trying to attack, but the Otter Valley defense has really been standing strong.
Foul was on Wetter, her first on the team. Tied at 2 with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Taylor Ains, Jessica Frazier. And her pass picked off by Faye. Number 14. Back out on the left wing. The three-point attempt is no good. Brennan, the rebound, back up, no good. Rebound back up, no good by Wetter. And we got a foul against the Otters. And the foul is going to be on Olivia Bloomer, her first, second on the team. Fouled in the act of shooting was Megan Wetter. So she's at the line for 2. Another one coming up for the Otters. Checking in Laura Beth Roberts. Checking in for Jessica Frazier. We're tied at 2 with 3:31 to go here in the first quarter. Wetter's second shot, no good off the back of the rim. Brennan up there for the rebound. Out to Faye, left sideline. Bounces it out to Livingston, back to Faye. Cross court, Driscoll. Roberts almost came up with a steal there for the Otters. Again, that tough man-to-man defense. Back out.
Very tight.
Driscoll. Down low, it was Wetter that had it blocked, but she'll be going to the line again. It was going to be a foul on Bloomer, her second, third on the team. And again, Megan Wetter will be at the line for 2 for Mount Abraham. She'll get another as Mount Abe goes up 3-2. Out with the 2 fouls is Olivia Bloomer. And checking into the ball game is Courtney Poljasic, number 11.
This Otter Valley team is really seeming to be built around their seniors. 5 seniors this year after having 0 last year.
Second shot a miss, but the offensive rebound for Mount Abe down low to Brennan. And trying to go from Wetter to Brennan, and the pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Otter Valley's basketball. As the first substitution for Coach Connie LaRose, Healey Sales is in, number 3 for the Mount Abe Eagles. The defending Division II state champs. 3-2 Eagles, 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Some full court pressure. Into the steal. Livingston, but goes back the other way. The Otters got it back, but then the steal. Ains got it back, but the Eagles on the steal. Faye down the lane. She'll be at the line for 2 as she got fouled. Ashley Faye at the line for 2.
In a very defensive game like this, Otter Valley's going to have to stop fouling to keep their points down.
The foul is on Brittany Bushy, her first, 4th on the team. And we have a timeout. 2:41 left here in the first quarter, 3-2 Mount Abraham. Well, to recap the scoring, Olivia Bloomer has scored for the Otters, and Driscoll has a bucket, and Wetter a free throw for Mount Abraham. That was the Otters timeout, a 30-second timeout. You get 3 full and 2 30-second timeouts. So Fay at the line for 2 for Mount Abraham. He'll get another. Mount Abe has a 4-2 lead. (5-2) as Fay hits both free throws for the Eagles. And the Eagles have that 3-point lead and some full court pressure. Roberts, number 33. Sent it to Taylor Ains. Back out to Roberts. Ains tried to send it inside. Sales on the steal for the Eagles. Forces it for the baseline. Shot blocked by Roberts, but we got a foul on Laura Beth Roberts, her first, and that's the 5th on the team.
Once again, these fouls most likely seem to be the difference maker so far. It could really affect the Otters.
Sales at the line for 2, fouled in the act of shooting, and she'll get another. Missed them both. Otters come down with a rebound as Poljasic was there. And the foul there is on Mount Abe's Healey Sales, her first, second on the team. Back in Jessica Frazier. Frazier checking in for Ains for Otter Valley. Number 5, Jessica Frazier. Saw a few of the softball games, Will, here at Otter Valley,
yes.
And a few of these players also play softball.
All of them, yes.
All great athletes.
Promising season for soccer and, basketball and softball.
That's Frazier for 3 for the right wing, and that ties it at 5. 3-pointer for Frazier. Inside Bay, triple team, but we got a traveling violation. Great defense by the Otters. Sophie Bloomer gets set to check in for Otter Valley. Minute 30 left here in the first quarter, and Otters hanging with a defending chance. We're going to steal there as the pass too high for Amy Jones. It was Fay on the steal, but she throws it away. Otter Valley's basketball. Mount Abe sets up the full court pressure. Fay picking up Poljasic in the backcourt, and Frazier breaks the pressure. Frazier getting it back from Roberts. Now Bushy with it. Frazier back to Bushy. Fires the 3 and off the back of the rim. No. Rebound up. No good. By Poljasic, but she got fouled. She'll be at the line for 2. The foul is on Fay. Her first, 3rd on the team. And Courtney Poljasic at the line for 2 for the Otters. Another one coming up. In now is Sophie Bloomer, a freshman. Sophie checks in for Amy Jones for Otter Valley.
Sophie is sisters with Olivia Bloomer for the Otters.
Yep. Courtney Poljasic puts the Otters up 6-5 with 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fay right side of the lane. Sales misses from the left wing. Rebound back up, no good by Brennan, but she got fouled. Brennan at 6'1", and certainly the tallest player on the floor.
Definitely.
And she'll be at the line for 2 as the foul goes against the Otters.
Taller than either one of us.
Yep. That's at Sophie Bloomer, first, 6th on the team. And hitting the free throw is Brennan. She'll get another. That ties it at 6. And she rattles the second one home as well. And Mount Abe retakes the lead, leading at 7-6 with 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And to the steal. Sales misses. Sales tipped the pass originally. She missed, but nice defensive play by Sales, but the Otters control on the forecourt. Roberts back out to Frazier with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sales with that good defense for Mount Abraham. Frazier tries the three, and for the second time nails the three-pointer.
Big three there.
9-7. Otters, 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Livingston sends it back to Driscoll, and she misses at the buzzer. We played one, and Otter Valley has a 9-7 lead over Mount Abraham.
Very good defensive game so far. Few big three-pointers made by Otter Valley. A lot of fouls, though. They're going to have to change that to keep the score down.
Mount Abraham in the first quarter only one from the field. A bucket for Samantha Driscoll. Ashley Fay, 2 free throws. Isabel Brennan, 2 free throws. Megan Wetter with a free throw. Jessica Frazier with a couple of threes.
Big threes.
For 6 points. Olivia
Especially
Bloomer with a
one.
bucket. And Courtney Poljasic with a free throw. So we get set for the second quarter. Jack Healey, Will Claessens on PEGTV. Arlen Bloodworth, our cameraman, and our producer, and our engineer. All that stuff. Livingston to Driscoll. Brennan's in there. Also Fay, and number 25, Jen Gordon, is in as the Otters get the steal, and the Otters from the sideline. Jen Gordon is 6'2", so they have the Twin Towers in there right now. 25, Gordon 6'2", Brennan 6'1", so Brennan was the tallest player on the floor. Now her teammates got her by an inch. Pretty Bushy back in. Frazier. Also Courtney Poljasic with a traveling violation. Also Sophie Bloomer and Laura Beth Roberts. That's the alignment for Otter Valley, as we're just underway here in the second quarter. Jen Gordon, big number 25. A strong defense, Will, for the Otters.
Definitely.
As Gordon's tied up. She was tied up by Poljasic, and it's Otters basketball.
Great defense so far. Very tough on both sides of the court. For both teams, too.
Jessica Frazier, who's got a couple of three-pointers for the Otters, gets double teamed, has some trouble, but breaks her way out of the pressure. Poljasic, the runner, misses, and she got fouled. Next foul on the Otters will be a 1-on-1, and that foul on Mount Abe is Mount Abe's 4th. And the foul is on Samantha Driscoll, and that's her first. Courtney Poljasic at the line for 2, misses the first. She's got, just checking, she does have a point in this game for the free throw line. As out is Bushy, Taylor Haynes in. And Poljasic rolls that one in for a second point. The Otters have a 3-point lead, 10-7. Mount Abraham in the maroon. And Brennan is fouled, and I believe they're going to call the foul on Sophie Bloomer. That puts the Otters over the limit. That's the 17th foul on the Otters. Bloomer on the foul, her first. Isabel Brennan, 6'1" junior, at the line for a 1-on-1 for Mount Abraham. And she's got another one coming up. That's 3 points for Brennan, all from the free throw line. It's 10-8 Otter Valley, 6:50 to go in the first half. And Brennan with her 4th point, 4th free throw, rattles that one home. It's 10-9 Otter Valley. Jessica Frazier. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Livingston. Is in for Mount Abe is Ashley Boyes. Back in is Jones, and out is Sophie Bloomer for the Otters. Nice steal by Fay, getting back to get right into the passing lanes. Goes coast to coast, misses. Rebound out of bounds, Mount Abraham's basketball.
Good defense on that layup, making the bad layup.
Livingston loops it into Gordon and has the height advantage, but she missed the easy shot. Frazier going coast to coast, and she's traveling. It's going to be Mount Abe's basketball. Otter Valley has a 10-9 lead, 6:15 to go in the half. Brennan was deflected away by Amy Jones. Brennan certainly with a height advantage there, Will, but Jones got a piece of it.
Yes. You'd think they'd have no problem with shots like that, but having some difficulty so far.
Haynes misses. Poljasic the rebound. Back out to Frazier as the Otters keep it alive. Roberts. Back to Taylor Haynes to Roberts. 5:47 to go in the first half. Amy Jones in the right corner. Amy Jones getting it back to the right baseline. Left wing Frazier tries the three, and for the 3rd time picks up the three-pointer. She's got 9 points, and the Otters lead it 13-9.
Big three again. All three have been in good spots for Otter Valley.
Here's Boyes for 3. She misses, but it comes right down into the hands of Brennan. Olivia Bloomer checks in, number 22, and she checks in for Poljasic. It's going to be Mount Abraham's basketball. Boyce out front. Livingston back to Fay. Boyce from the left wing. It's short, but it comes right down to Brennan. Livingston ducks underneath, lays it up, no good. Gordon the rebound, back up and good.
Height advantage taking over there.
13-11, the Otters with a 2-point lead. 4:45 to go in the first half. Fay, a nice defensive play, knocking the ball out of bounds into the pretty big crowd here on a snowy night. Gonna timeout Otters. Full timeout for the Otters. So with 4:40 to go in the first half, it's Otter Valley 13, Mount Abraham 11.
A lot of it has been from Jess Frazier, hitting 3 three-pointers so far in the first half.
Jessica Frazier with the 9 points.
Majority of Mount Abe's points have come on free throws as well, so as the beginning of the second half, Otter Valley is going to have to try to correct their foul troubles and keep those points down.
Otter Valley already over the limit. 17 fouls, 14 fouls for Mount Abraham. Yeah, you mentioned the majority of the points from the free throw line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 from the free throw line and 2 field goals. 1 from Driscoll and 1 from Gordon off the offensive board.
Once again, the 2.
Taylor Haynes. The Otters control off the timeout. Roberts, number 33. Taylor Ains, number 13. Back to Roberts. Good defense there, Driscoll. They covering out front, and the turnover. Pass a little high for Roberts, off her hands, out of bounds. Mount Abraham's basketball. Mount Abraham controlling of the forecourt against that tough Otter Valley man-to-man defense. Boyce out front. Gordon on the right wing, backs it in. Back out to Fay. Driscoll for three, misses. And the rebound is controlled by the Otters as Olivia Bloomer got good positioning on Gordon to pull down the rebound.
You'd think with the height advantage again that they'd have pretty easy time with the rebounds against the smaller Otter Valley team, but having problems for the majority of the night so far.
And we got a foul after Mount Abraham's Jen Gordon pulled down the rebound. This is a foul. It's going to go against Frazier. It is a 1-on-1, so Frazier's second foul, 16th foul. All right, beg your pardon, 18th foul, the team over the limit. 3:31 to go in the first half, and it's going to be Ashley Boyce at the line. Back in Brittany Bushy, and back in Courtney Poljasic for the Otters. Back in Megan Wetter for Gordon for Mount Abraham. Boyce will get another. It's 13-12 Otter Valley. Boyce looking to tie, and she does with the two free throws. That ties it at 13 with 3:28 to go here in the first half at Otter Valley. And a 10-second violation. The good defense by the Eagles is getting her first breather as Faye Livingston checking in, number 10 for number 14. Ashley Faye sits down for the first time. So Mount Abe looking to take the lead this trip down the floor. Livingston with it. Brennan is traveling. Otter Valley's basketball.
Great pressure from Mount Abe, making it very difficult for Otter Valley to get across the half-court line.
They did break the pressure that time. Bushy from the left baseline, misses. Jones the rebound, and managed to muscle it away and got fouled.
Great positioning to get that rebound, especially on the very much larger defender.
The foul was on Boyce, her first, and that is the fifth on the team, so it's on Mount Abraham. Otter Valley's basketball. Bushy with it. Taylor Ains. The cousins, Bushy and Ains, 13 and 3. Ains fires and hits.
Great move to get to the open spot and get the shot.
Otters retake the lead, 15-13, as that shot misses from Wetter, and the Otters come down with a rebound. Brittany Bushy with it. 2:09 to go in the half. Otter Valley's basketball from the sideline of the backcourt. And Mount Abe wants a timeout. Mount Abraham with a 30-second timeout. Unofficially, Mount Abe 3 full and a 30. Otter Valley 2 full and a 30. 2:06 to go in the half, and Otter Valley hanging around actually with the lead, 15-13.
Very well defensively.
Jack Healey, Will Claessens. Will be taking over the second half. All set to go? Warming up in the bullpen.
Yeah. Getting loose.
Notice that Taryn Boliani is a trainer here at Otter Valley. She played basketball at Castleton.
And from what I've heard, she was very, very good there.
Yep, she's from it's either Wilmington or Whitingham down south, Twin Valley. Had a great career playing basketball at Castleton, and she's the trainer here as we had a traveling violation against the Otters. Mount Abe's basketball. Boyce is in along with Livingston. Also, Brennan is in, Driscoll and Wetter. That's the alignment for Mount Abe and Maroon. And at 48 to go in the half. Back out front, Livingston. They try to force it in to Brennan, but again, great defense by the Otters. And that was tipped and off the hands of Brittany Bushy out of bounds. As checking back in, Jen Gordon, 6'2", junior from Mount Abe, checking in for Isabel Brennan. So Brennan at 6'1", checks out, and actually the player replacing her is even taller at 6'2". Boyce turns, fires, and misses the three, and rebound goes out of bounds. Otter Valley's basketball with 1:13 to go in the half, and the Otters have a 15-13 lead. Back in Ashley Fay from Mount Abe, checking in for Boyce. And Bushy's pass picked off. And forcing the shot after the steal was Driscoll, and she got fouled. It'll be the 9th on the team. It's going to be on Bushy, and that is her second foul at the line. For 2, Samantha Driscoll, and she rolls the first one in. There's another one coming up, 15-14 Otters, and that one misses, so the Otters hang on to the 1-point lead, and we got a foul by Gordon as she went over the top. And that foul on Gordon is her first, and that is the 6th on the team. Courtney Poljasic back in for the Otters with a minute straight up to go in the half, and the Otters have a 15-14 lead. Amy Jones pulls up on the right wing for Otter Valley. 47 seconds to go in the half. Edmonds is in also for the Otters. Maya Edmonds, number 15. And we got a jump ball. And it's going to be Mount Abe's possession.
Great defense, forcing the ball to stay around the perimeter, not allowing Otter Valley to drive into the paint.
They with the basketball. That's Gordon. Wetter forced the shot, and she got fouled. She'll be at the line for 2. Still only 2 field goals for Mount Abraham, but Wetter going to the line. She's got a free throw. And the foul is on Jones, her first, and that's the double bonus. But in this case, Wetter at the line anyway for 2. 19.2 seconds to go in the half. Wetter has another one coming up. And the Otters hang on to the lead as Jones pulls down the rebound. 14 seconds to go in the half. Taylor Ainge double team. We got a kick ball. Otters basketball with 8.4 seconds to go in the half. Ainge with 5 seconds to go. The long 3 straight on. And Jones up at the buzzer. Is it going to count? Are they going to call it?
Yes, they did.
It is going to count. Amy Jones at the buzzer off the miss. 17-14 Otters at halftime. The Otters playing the defending Division II state champs tough and actually leading by 3. The Otters led 9-7 after a quarter and outscored Mount Abe 8-7 in the second quarter. So let's recap the scoring here for Mount Abe. 4 free throws for Brennan. She's got 4 points. A field goal for Jen Gordon. She's got 2 points. Wetter with 1 free throw. She's got 1 point. Ashley Boyce 2 free throws for 2 points. Ashley Fay 2 free throws for 2 points. Samantha Driscoll has a field goal and a free throw for 3 points. And that totals to 14. For the Otters, 3 threes for Jessica Frazier. She's got 9 points. A field goal for Amy Jones for 2 points. 2 free throws for Courtney Poljasic for 2 points. A field goal Taylor Ains for 2 points. And a field goal for Olivia Bloomer for 2 points. And it's a 17-14 lead. So we'll take a little break. We'll be back right before the start of the second half. Jack Healey, Will Claessens. Will be taking over on the play-by-play. At halftime, Otter Valley 17, Mount Abraham 14. All right, we're all set for the second half. Here's Will Claessens.
All right, just about to begin the second half between Otter Valley and Mount Abe. The score in the first half, Otter Valley 17, Mount Abe 14. Great defense shown from the Otter Valley, and a lot of free throws made by Mount Abe.
Yeah, I mean, they only had 2 field goals.
Yeah.
So they had 10 points from the line, but 2 field goals. So that tells you how good Otter Valley's defense has been.
Yes, looks like for Mount Abe, it'll be number 31, Isabel Brennan, number 12, Keegan Jackman, number 10, Megan Livingston.
Or I believe that's 22 that's
22,
in there.
sorry, my bad. And number 14, Ashley Fay for Mount Abe, with Taylor Ains, number 13, Jessica Fraser, number 5, Olivia Bloomer, number 22, Amy Jones, number 1, and Brittany Bushy, number 3. Amy Jones with the shot up, but gets fouled. Going to the line for 2.
Livingston on the foul, and that's her first on the team.
First free throw made.
That was a big basket she had right at the end of the first half. Yes. After the missed shot, the air ball, and she beat the buzzer to give the Otters at the time the 3-point lead. They lead by 4 now.
Makes both free throws. Puts the Otter Valley lead up to 19-14. Ball inbounded to Megan Livingston. Picked up by Jessica Frazier. Pass to number 4, Samantha Driscoll. Into Isabel Brennan. Puts it up for 2. Inbounded to Jessica Frazier. Makes her way up the court. Drives in, passes out to Olivia Bloomer, but gets stopped to Ashley Fay for the layup. And quickly, they are back in this game. Mount Abe is back in this game, equaling the amount of field goals that they made in the first half within the first few minutes.
That play by Brennan before, one of the few times they took advantage. Matter of fact, the only time pretty much they've taken advantage of the height advantage that they have. And so 1 point Otter Valley lead.
Otter Valley swinging around until it gets to Bloomer, who dribbles in and puts up the shot from the corner. And now it's a very much more fast-paced scoring game here in the second half. Just go to Fay, trying to attack in, but you can't. To number 10, Livingston. Into Brennan. Back out to Drixel. Back into, gets fouled. No, out of bounds. Sorry, I was looking down.
And again, Will, great defense by the Otters.
Inbounded to Taylor Ains. Back to Bloomer. To Frazier. Into Bloomer. No, Jones, who gets blocked inside.
That was Brennan.
That will be Livingston bringing it up. Picked up by Frazier. Spinning. Drives in. Passes out to Drexel. Passes it back inside. Puts it up. Brennan. And it's now 21-20. Otter Valley.
And Brennan taking advantage of her height again there.
Finally doing it. Frazier drives in, passes out to Bloomer. Bloomer fades away, but misses the shot. And it goes to Faye, dribbling up court. Picked up by Bushy, passes to Drexel. Inside to Faye, puts it up and in, and now Mount Abe has the lead. 22-21. Inbound to Ains, throws across court to Frazier. Off to Bushy, back to Frazier. Over to Ains. Back to Frazier. Over to the corner to Bushy. Fires, misses the shot. And now Drexel brings it up the court. Picked up by Ains. Fires over to Faye. And not sure what happened there.
Got a foul on Ibrahim away from the basketball. The foul was on Megan Wetter. That's her second, and that's the second on the team.
And timeout for Otter Valley. Looks like
30-second timeout for the Otters. So unofficially, they have 2 full, no 30s left. Mount Abe has 3 full and a 30. And 1, 2, 3, 4 field goals, 8 points for Mount Abraham
much
here
more fast-paced scoring this game, or this half. Mount Abe has also been taking advantage of their height so far, and that's been a main contributor to the points they've scored so far. It'll be Otter Valley's ball after the timeout to be inbounded by Olivia Bloomer. Inbounds to Frazier. Long pass over intended Bushy, but Olivia Bloomer tries to save it. It's too late, and it will be back to Mount Abe.
More patient enough there. They can't lose their patience. They're in this ball game. They're trailing by 1, but big turnover there.
Great stop by Bushy on the attempted pass from Drexel. Brings it up the court behind the back. Tries to get by, but can't. Moves it over to her cousin, Taylor Ains. Bloomer inside. Tries to put it up, but gets it knocked out, and it'll be Otter Valley's ball. And like you said, they got to be a lot more patient as Frazier tries to inbound but gets knocked out. They have to be more patient with their passes if they're going to try to get back in this game and get back in the lead. Frazier into Bloomer. Passes back to Ains. Over to Bushy at the top. Moves to the right. Great pressure defensively, but keeps control. Over to Frazier. He passes it to Ains at the top. Back to Frazier. Dribbling into the lane. Passes out to Bloomer. Quick shot off the backboard and in. For 2 for Olivia Bloomer, and that makes it 23-22 Otter Valley.
She's got 6 points, 4 in this quarter.
Pass to Drexel, over to Faye, inside. Back to Faye. Dribbling around, long high pass across court to Faye inside again to Drexel, getting inside. Packs out to Driscoll to Faye. Across court again, lots of passes, but unable to get inside to Faye at the top. Throws across, short shot, goes in for number 31, Brennan, 6'1".
She's got 10 points, 6 in the quarter.
Again, taking advantage of the height. Frazier drives up court along the side. Finds Amy Jones underneath, but gets fouled in the motion of shooting, and she will get 2 free throws. Second foul, the third foul for Mount Abe.
Brennan on the foul, or first. That's the third on the team. Yep.
First shot off the rim. Otter Valley has 0 fouls so far, being very much more controlled defensively, but allowing more points. Second shot for Jones. And misses the second. Once again, 24-23 Mount Abe. As Livingston makes up the court. Off to Fay. Pass back up top to Drexel. Back to Fay on the left side. To Livingston. Over to Drexel. On the right side. Pass inside. Spinning. Puts up the shot. And again, that's Brennan. It's another shot for her.
That was part of the plan, I would assume, from Coach Connie LaRose at halftime. Let's get it in. We have the height advantage. Let's get it in down low.
Bushy shot from the corner is off. Rebounded by Jones, and it'll be a jump ball. Mount Abe ball. And coming off is Taylor Ains. Replacing her is Laura Roberts.
Also, Courtney Poljasic is checked in. And Healey Sales is checked in for Mount Abe.
Livingston brings up the court. Pass to Sales. Dribbles inside. Can't get anywhere. Pass intercepted by Frazier. Brings it down the court. Gets fouled in the motion of shooting. And down. Looks like with a knee injury. That didn't look good as she was going up for a layup and she got contact.
That foul on Driscoll, that's her second, and that is the fourth on the team. Hopefully this injury is not serious. Good to get her up. Jessica Frazier, she is going to limp to the bench with help from Coach Fitzgerald and Taryn. And there's going to be a shooter for Jessica. She was fouled
as she went up for a layup and hit the.
I think it has to be somebody that was on the floor at the time, but I'm not sure. It's going to be Taylor Ains.
Shooting 2, Ains shooting 4, Frazier.
Laura Beth Roberts checks in.
First shot off.
Brittany Bushy in with Ains, Jones, Poljasic, and Roberts.
Second shot is again off and rebounded by Mount Abe, but the pass is thrown away from Brennan to Salis. Bounced short and went out of bounds, and now it's Otter Valley's ball. Inbounded to Taylor Ains. Dribbling across court. Pass to Brittany Bushy. Back to Ains. Back to Bushy. Pitch and catch. Over to Laura Beth. Back to Ains. Back to Laura. Otter Valley unable to penetrate. Back to Ains. Shot, deep 3 is off the iron and out of bounds. It'll be Mount Abraham's ball.
Good defense there as Amy Jones checks out, and Sophie Bloomer is in for the Otters.
Inbounded to Drexel. Score is 26-23, Mount Abe.
Looks like the Otters have gone into the 1-3-1 zone without Frazier.
Pass to Faye. Nope, no, excuse me. Shot is off. Good hustle from Taylor Ains, and it'll be Otters' ball. Tipped off of Salis and inbounded to Ains on our Valley side. Passed over to Laura Beth. Back to Ains. gets away, and Ains fouls Livingston, who will be shooting to Otter Valley's first team foul.
Ains on the fouler first on the team, yep.
First shot from Livingston is off the iron. Miss. And checking in is Olivia Bloomer for Courtney Poljasic. Second shot is made, and it's now 27-23. Inbounded to Ains, back to Bloomer.
First point for Livingston.
Good pass to Bloomer, but she passes it away, and Faye passes out to Drixel. The three is off the rim, rebounded by Bushy. As she brings it up the court, multiple behind the back moves, passes to Bloomer, Olivia. Two Bloomers on the court, Sophie and Olivia, and Sophie passes it to Roberts, but off of her fingertips and out of bounds, Mount Abe ball. Inbounded to Salis, back to Livingston. Picked up by Laura Beth. Once again, Otter Valley now in the zone, switching off of man-to-man. Back out to Salis, over to Livingston, to Drixel, inside to Faye. Off of fingertips, and Otter Valley recovers. Olivia Bloomer with the recovery and loses the ball, and now she's down with a leg injury.
She has the brace on her knee, as you can see, and she seems to be in some pain.
Yes. This is not good. It seems now two Otter Valley seniors are down with injuries, and they're going to have to run off the court to go find the trainer, who is tending to Frazier. Now, Bloomer was running down the court with the ball, and she lost control, and she seemed to be going after it, and she lost her balance, maybe twisted her knee, or hopefully nothing too serious. Third
13
quarter.
points in the quarter for Mount Abe, and 6 for the Otters.
Big offensive outburst after only having 2 field goals in the first half for Mount Abe.
So Mount Abe has gone from a 3-point deficit to a 4-point lead.
Big part of it has been Jess Frazier being out as well, and now Olivia Bloomer is having to be carried off the court in great pain. And now the younger Otters will have to take over, as 2 Otter Valley seniors have been taken out with apparent leg injuries.
So 2 players to injuries, Olivia Bloomer and Jessica Frazier.
And it looks like it will be Sophie Bloomer, Taylor Ains, Courtney Poljasic, Brittany Bushy, and Laura Roberts in for Otter Valley, and is inbounded to Livingston. Pass over to Drixel, inside to Faye. Puts up the shot, and it's good. 29-23.
Faye's got 8 points, 6 in the quarter.
Brought up by Laura Roberts. Passes over to Ains, over to Bushy. Dribbling in, loses control, and is fouled. And number 3, Salis with the foul on Bushy. It'll be
And that's her second. That's the 5th on the team.
It'll be Otter Valley ball underneath the basket. Passes inside to Poljasic. Swings over to Ains. Shot up at the last second is an air ball from Ains, as the third quarter ends with the score 29-23 Mount Abe.
Mount Abe scored 15 points in that quarter, which was 1 more point than Mount Abe scored in the first half.
as now Bloomer is being assisted off the court, still in a great deal of pain. As we are about to begin the fourth quarter, as once again, Mount Abe with a lead over Otter Valley.
12 points for Brennan, 8 coming in the quarter. 8 points for Fay, 6 in that quarter. So Fay and Brennan coming to the forefront for the defending Division II state champs in the third quarter.
Brennan with the height advantage, as she is 6'1". Otter Valley doesn't have anyone that can match that height, so they've been giving to her a lot, so she's had a lot of opportunities to put up close shots. As it will be Otter Valley's ball to begin the fourth quarter. Inbounded to Ames. Over to Bushy. Back to dribbling around. Back to Ames. Swings over to Laura. Shoots the ball and it gets off the iron. Rebounded by Bloomer. Shot passes to Ames. She puts up a shot and she gets stopped, and Sophie
Brennan
Bloomer
on the block and the jump ball. It's going to be Mount Abe's basketball. Brennan really coming to the forefront here in the second half.
Livingston bringing the ball up, picked up by Laura Roberts. Passes over to Salis. Passes over to Drixel, but off her fingertips, out of bounds, and it'll now be Otter Valley ball. Inbounded to Taylor Inns, brings it up the court. Pressured by Livingston. Passes over to Bushy. Inside to Poljasic, who scoops it up. Tries to pass it to Sophie Bloomer, but looks like a foul.
They call a foul on Fay. That's her second. That's the 6th on the team. Next foul on Mount Abe will send an Otter to the line here. Just one team foul on the Otters at this point.
Seems like it was reversed. Otter Valley had a lot of fouls in the first half, but only one so far. Inside to Poljasic, back up to Ains, over to Laura Beth Roberts. To Bushy, puts up the shot and off the iron. Rebounded by Fay, who brings it up the court. Pass over to Drixel, wide open, puts up the shot, off the rim. Rebounded by Sophie Bloomer. Pass it to Taylor Ains, who brings it up the court. Finds Poljasic, who bobbles it. Puts up the shot, but is fouled in the motion of shooting, and she'll go to the line for free throws.
That's Brennan on the foul. That's her second. That is the 7th on the team. So the Otters will be shooting from here on in. In this case, it is a 2-shot situation for Poljasic, who was fouled in the act of shooting.
This will be big, too, as they need as many points as they can get here in the fourth quarter. First shot off the backboard.
You get the advantage of going to the line, and Jessica Frazier's okay. She's back in. I didn't realize she was back on the bench.
Neither did I, but substitutes for Laura Roberts. Poljasic airballs the second free throw and misses both.
Now with the injury to Olivia, Olivia does have a brace on her left knee, so I'm not sure what the injury was, what she had originally, but
it looked like it was on her left knee that the injury occurred.
But Jessica Frazier's back.
Yes, that's good to see for the Otters, as they're going to need as much offense as they can. Pass inside to Faye. Gets knocked away by Frazier. She sprints down the sideline. She chips and falls, and they're back on the knee. There it is.
Oh, boy.
Faye passes it off to get stopped. Faye puts it up, and that'll be in. And once again, Frazier down with the injury.
Oh, she re-injured that knee.
That's not good to see. Again, just checked it back in. Was dribbling down the sideline and looked like that right knee gave out on her. She lost the ball. Score is 31-23 Mount Abe with 6:15 left to go. Otter Valley had the lead at the half, but a scoring outburst from Mount Abe gave them the 8-point lead at this point. Especially Isabel Brennan, who has had with her height advantage, has been given lots of opportunities to shoot so far in this half and has converted on many of them.
Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. She's got 12 points. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for Faye now after that bucket. It's an 8-point lead for Mount Abraham. The Eagles, the defending Division II state champs, their biggest lead of the ball game was 6:15 to go in the game. Jessica Frazier injured for the second time. Now, I don't know if that's the same injury she had before. She came back in for about a minute or so.
First
and then
touch
stumbled
on the ball.
down the sideline. And
I was curious or questioning her return, but it's not good to see. As she's about to be helped to her feet. And she will also be carried off the court. Otter Valley looking to come back after losing 2 of their key seniors to injury. And it will be Otter Valley ball. To be inbounded by Puljasic. Brings it into Roberts. Over to Ains. Fires up court to Puljasic. Has time, puts up a shot, and she gets knocked down after the shot, but misses. And rebounded by Faye, who brings it up court.
she had the open shot. Good look.
Yep. Faye with the ball after a few passes, controlling. Passes off to Livingston and is fouled by Roberts.
Her second, and that is the second on the team.
And substitutions now. Puljasic out for Amy Jones and Sophie Bloomer out for
It's Maya Edmonds.
Maya Edmonds, yes. Livingston with the ball, pass off to Faye. Over to Salis, back to Faye. Up to Drixel, dribbling into the lane. Over to Salis, puts it into Brennan, and she has another bucket.
Getting it down low. That Otters have no answers for that.
Yes, they can't stop that height as Ains passes across court and it goes out of bounds. Now Nave's ball, inbounded to Drixel, picked up by Ains. Over to Salis, over to Faye, back to Salis, over to Livingston, back to Drixel on the right side, inside to Faye, Bushy on her, back outside to Drixel. Over to Brennan, back over to Salis. Faye dribbling inside, gets knocked away. And Otter Valley bringing down, gets knocked away, but from Ains, again knocked away from Ains.
Otters went back into the man-to-man.
Yeah. Bad pass from Roberts as Livingston goes up and fouled by Ains in the motion of shooting.
First on Ains, third on the team.
That will send Livingston to the line for 2 free throws. Mount Abe with
Second
the
on Ains, I'm sorry.
Mount Abe with the lead 33-23. First free throw is nothing but net for Livingston. Second free throw coming up. It is up and off the rim. Rebounded by Maya Edmonds. And it'll be brought up the court by Bushy. Finds Roberts down court. Back to Amy Jones with a left-handed layup. Is now 34-25. Mount Abe. Faye picked up by Bushy. Over to Livingston. Drives in. Left-handed layup. And that's another 2 for Mount Abe. Moved up the court to Maya Edmonds. Gets knocked away. Bad pass inside taken away by Faye. Dribbles up court all the way coast to coast, but off the backboard. Rebounded by Roberts and kickball by Drexel. Otter Valley ball. Pace picking up here. 4:05 left to go. Inbounded to Ains. Trying to bring it up the court. Defended by Livingston. Gets double teamed. Inbounded to pass to Bushy. Back to Ains. Pass over to Laura. Dribbling inside is Edmonds. Passes back to Ains. At the top of the key. Long three ball. Drains it. 36-28. After a long three. And now Livingston brings their ball up. Screen. Goes over to the right side.
That was a shot from your house.
Yeah. Sure wasn't your house?
Could have been from my house. It was that far out.
Now Abe with the ball, passing around the perimeter to Livingston, back to Faye. Over to Drixel. To Shayless. Inside. Off the hands of Brennan. And off the hands of Amy Jones as well. Otter Valley now is a substitute.
It's Kylie Bissett.
In for Maya Edmonds. Trying to get a little bit more height maybe. Inbounded to Faye. Double team. Faye brings it up. Gets fouled by Bissett. And that'll be shooting two for Faye.
I think it was on Jones.
Oh, it was on Jones?
Yeah, that's her second.
There was
Fourth
two
on the team.
They were both there going for the going for the block, but Jones with the foul. Faye shooting two. First shot is off the rim. Score 36-28, 3:06 left to go in the game. Faye, second shot is up and through. 37-28. Ains brings it up the court.
Faye's got 11 points.
Long pass to Jones. Dribbles. Picks up the dribble. Passes around the perimeter. Bushy dribbles in. Passes back to Ains. Over to Bushy back in. Three off the iron. Rebounded by Shayless. Pass to Livingston. She'll bring it up the court. Over to Faye. Back to Livingston. Over to Shayless. Over to Brennan. Back inside to Faye. Gets knocked around but recovered by Faye. Pass over to Brennan. Short shot off the rim. Rebounded by Laura Roberts. And she will bring up court. Looking for a pass and knocked away but recovered by Jones. Dribbles around. Pass back out to Roberts. Over to Ains on the right side. Long pass across court to Bissett. Back to Bushy. Dribbles baseline. Over to Ains. Another three and off the iron. Rebounded by Brennan and the foul.
I'm going to call that on Ains too, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it's her third, and that is the fifth on the team.
And it will be Mount Abe ball. With 2 minutes left to go, it is 37-28 Mount Abe. Full court press from Otter Valley. Into Faye. Shayless to Brennan and off the fingertips, and it'll be Otter Valley ball. Substitutions, Courtney Poljasic in for Kylie Bissett. To be inbounded by Bushy. Inbounded to Taylor Ains, who brings it up court. Pressured and gets stopped by Livingston. Finds Drixel and misses the layup. Tapped around and fouled by Roberts as Livingston tried to put up the shot. Looks like the third foul for Roberts, sixth team.
Yep, so everybody will be shooting from here on in this case.
Minute 37
at the line
left
for
to go.
two.
First shot is up and through for Livingston. Timeout from Otter Valley.
So they got one full and no 30s remaining unofficially. Mount Abe 3 full and a 30. Minute 37 to go in this one, and Mount Abe has a 38-28 lead. The defending Division II state champs, but the Otters playing them tough. They Actually had a 3-point lead at halftime.
Otter Valley has had some troubles keeping up the defense. They had a great first half defensively, but losing some of that pressure, and Mount Abe taking advantage of that and scoring a lot more points and keeping up their tough defense as well, stopping Otter Valley from scoring. Minute 37 left to go. It will be Ains, Jones, Puljasic, Bushy, and Roberts on the court for Otter Valley. And Drixel, Fay, Shayless, Livingston, and Brennan. Brennan, by the way, is having a great second half.
10 points in the second half. She's got 14 in the game.
Second shot from Livingston is up and in as she makes both and is inbounded to Ains. Passes it across court to Roberts. Back to Ains. Through and picked off by Fay. Passes it to Livingston and misses the pass. Rebounded by Bushy, who controls the ball.
Didn't get the basket there, but Fay so unselfish,
Yes.
Will. Gave up a pretty good shot for an even better shot.
Roberts in the corner, swishes the three with a minute 11 left to go. It's 31-39 as Drixel brings it up court, passes it to Fay at the top. Over to Livingston, over to Shayless, inside to Brennan. Good defense stopping Brennan, as looks like they're back in a zone maybe. Oh, nope.
No, it's still man-to-man.
Yeah, still man-to-man, yes. Short passes along the perimeter and fouled by Roberts. That's her 4th and 7th team.
Yeah, and the team over the limit, a 1-1 for Fay.
Fay also having a great second half. First shot is off, rebounded by Brennan underneath as she travels underneath the basket. Otter Valley ball with 39.8 seconds, 31-39. Mount Abe brought up the court by Puljasic. Stopped by Shayless, but Puljasic gets it back, brings it up court. 30 seconds left, pass off the back of Bushy to Drixel, bringing it up. Fouled by Puljasic in the act of shooting. And even though it's over the limit, 8th team foul, first for Puljasic. And Drixel will be shooting.
3 points all in the first half. Now her first point of the second half.
Makes it 40-31 with 25 seconds left. Second shot is up and falls short. Rebounded by Puljasic, brings it up, 24 seconds left. Finds Ains, brings it up court, bounce pass, picked off by Fay. Passes up court to Drixel, who stops short, puts up the shot and is short. Brennan gets the rebound, puts it in. 10 seconds left, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there is the end of the game. Final score, 42 Mount Abe, 31 Otter Valley.
All right, just give me a second here. We'll run by the scoring for you. Otter Valley did a nice job staying with the defending Division II state champs. As Mount Abe at 1-0 and the Otters at 0-1. So, Will, good job on your play-by-play debut.
Thank you. For basketball. I did a football.
Yeah, I know you did it for football as well, and our thanks to Arlen Bloodworth. see here. We'll go by Mount Abraham first. Isabel Brennan had 6 field goals, 4 free throws for 16 points. Ashley Fay had 4 field goals, 3 free throws for 11 points. 6 points for Megan Livingston. She had a field goal and 4 free throws for the 6. 4 points for Samantha Driscoll. She had a field goal and 2 free throws for the 4 points. 1 point for Megan Wetter, a free throw back in the first quarter. And Jen Gordon had a field goal for 2 points. Jessica Frazier had 3 field goals, all of them threes, for 9 points for the Otters. Six points for Amy Jones on 2 field goals and 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Poljasic for the 2 points. 2 field goals, including a 3, 7 points for Taylor Ains. Olivia Bloomer had 3 field goals for 6 points, and Laura Beth Roberts had a field goal. It was a 3-pointer for the 3 points. Let's see here. 5 points for Taylor Ains. She had a field goal for 2 points and a 3, but she had 2 field goals. One of them was a 3. I think I might have said 7. Yep, 17, 22, 28, 31. Yep, it all adds up. So leading the way for the Otters, Jones was 6. Olivia Bloomer had 6, but it was Jessica Frazier who had the injury. She had 3 field goals for 9 points, all of them 3-pointers. So good job in the final. Mount Abraham wins it by a score of 42-31.
All right.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us on PEGTV.